Hello and welcome to another edition of TJ Video Game Reviews. I'm your host TJ, and today I'm taking a look at a game that defined an entire generation. Pokemon! Pokemon Red and Blue are a set role-playing game developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy. Released to North America on September 28, 1998. They would go on to span a yellow fuzzy and several generations of Pokemon and offshoot games on different consoles, even an anime TV series and movie series. But let's go back to the games that started it all. This is Pokemon Red and Blue. The game starts off with Professor Oak playing the world of Pokemon as you get the chance to name your character and your rival character before turning into a midget in the game beginning. All imitating life. In order to walk through tall grass with Pokemon beside you need Pokemon of your own. At the start you get your choice between Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. The toughest decision a kid ever had to make. And then you venture off into the world of Pokemon. Ah yes, I remember entering the big bad world at 10. Oh wait, no I didn't. What the hell, game? The object of the game is, you guess it, catch and train Pokemon. You can hold up to 6 Pokemon at a time with other Pokemon going to a PC store system that you can switch between party members at the Pokemon Center. In addition to catching and training Pokemon, you also want to collect badges and shim a little bit. It's the closest thing to a boss in the whole game. Both Pokemon Red and Blue features their own exclusive Pokemon while sharing others. Meaning if you want to catch all 150 Pokemon, you need to trade with someone who has the other fuzzy. This is also the only way to get all 3 starting Pokemon. However, be careful because if you get a shared Pokemon too soon, it won't obey you. There are 8 badges overall that you need to get in order to compete in the Pokemon League. While you meet your rival for favorite parts in the game and face him many times. After fighting the Elite Four, you face your rival one more time to become champion and then you win the game. Another subplot involved Team Rocket. Red and Blue came out before the anime, so there's no chassis or shames in these fuzzies. You can defeat Team Rocket and then finally defeat the leader, which turns out to be the 8th and final Shim leader. Isn't that something? If your Pokemon faint or low on health, you can take them to the Pokemon Center to recover their health. You can also buy favorite items like potions, Pokeballs, antidotes, and other items that help your Pokemon at the Pokemon. A lot of the Shim leaders specialize in a certain type of Pokemon, with Brock going with Rock, Misty, Water, the Dirt Shim leader, Electric, Folk, Plant, Psychic, Fire, the list goes on. To make it easier, you need certain types that are strong against the above mentioned types. Well, except for Psychic. Nothing beats Psychic. In the game, you get one Master Ball, which allows you to catch the Pokemon right away no matter how tough they are. This ball usually used on Mewtwo, which you can catch at the end of the game, and only at the end of the game. And don't even ask me how to get a Mew in these games. He basically this is his way to make 151. Story-wise, there isn't much in the way of story. You're a 10-year-old kid just got your Pokemon license and are allowed to go catch and train Pokemon. You encounter fairies, other trainers, Shim leaders, and the evil Team Rocket along the way. The original character is named Red with his rival being named Blue. These were before the days of Ash and Gary. By the end of it, you had defeated Team Rocket, collected all the badges, defeated the Elite Four, and your rival and became a Pokemon Master. Good for you! The graphics are also decent for its time. The art style is good and it's fun looking at all the various characters' artwork and Pokemon artwork within the game. But you can play Red and Blue on the Game Boy Color. The colors are mostly red and green or blue and red depending on the fuzz, and it doesn't offer much variety until Pokemon Yellow. Flaws of the game usually include bugs and unbalanced types. For example, Psychic Pokemon are broken as hell in this game, and if you have one, you can pretty much beat anyone else in the game with Psychic moves. There are also a lot of bugs in the game that come from it being so old and the first of its kind. Really, if you want a fuzzy in the game that doesn't have as many broken gameplay elements, then I recommend Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Overall, Pokemon Red and Blue are classic RPGs and Pokemon games that start off a revolution that have continued into this day and age and become one of Nintendo's biggest selling franchises after Mario and Zelda. If you somehow haven't managed to play the classes and want to see how Pokemon began, then by all means give it a go. Get it. That's it for this edition of TJ Reviews. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, share, comment below, and I'll see you next time.